Welcome back to more Novus Orbis. Last couple runs haven't gone great. I think I'm going to step back out of hard mode for now while I specifically learn the Mage. I just need to give this character a proper try. I feel like I have some familiarity with how they operate. I've seen some other people play around with them. I got to get my hands in there. What am I doing? I'm just going to jump in to a battle first thing, I think. Give me a fancy bottle to hopefully help me build towards acquiring a pet. I feel like I could use the assist. So let me build an understanding of how this character operates. Book Bash is a starting thing, deals basic damage. It's really weak when it's out of combo. But then the elements, you really have to get familiar with the elements. So add 6 block points, gain 2 earth. Earth is an earth card's value marked with the multicolored is modified by this status. On turn start, lose 1 charge, gain block 1 stacked. So add 6 block, gain 2 earth. Earth card's value marked by that is modified by this status. Oh my god, okay, we'll see. I'll build into it eventually anyways. Okay, there's the marker of earth there. This one's marked fire. Gain earth, gain fire. So you're trying to chain the cards and chain together the elements at the same time. I'm going to start by beating on the dread spinner. Now we go to the fire arrow, deal 9 damage, and I will gain fire. So now, even out of combo, so if I were to get this in combo, it is benefiting the +2 from the fire that we have. Oh my gosh, okay, if you build up additional charges, then you get strength, then great strength. Oh man, okay. So chaining together a specific element combos up very heavily in a way you would probably expect. So this works out really well actually, because then 0 cost rock wall, retreat 1 back into combo for that. Okay, and I presumably will lose a stack. You do your evading, that's fine. I'm just figuring things out anyways. Something gave me water when drawing it. Cannot use when drawn, gain 1 SP, draw 1 card, and gain 2 of each water and earth. Raises the cap of each up to 100. Is that if I play it? Can't use. So that just having that raises the cap? I wouldn't have guessed the cap went that high. Hard cover for block or draw 1 card and advance 2, which then I can use fireball. So let's start with open book. Switch to fireball. Oh, you have that evade. And I have no other means of attacking, so you're gonna waste my big attack. Dang. Pass and get on to the next turn. The fact that these keep building and keep feeding, they only trickle down by 1, is the most interesting part for sure. That's where things will start to like really accelerate in their combos. So let me kind of review the whole deck. All your basic attacks are fire. That one adds nothing. You have 1 block that adds nothing. You can heal. You can straight up heal for water. I like that there's the theme of fire is offense, healing is water, defense is earth, and I believe there's 1 more element. I could be wrong about that. Then the Oasis Grimoire kind of ties things together. And just an extra powerful attack. Okay, so thunder or lightning, whichever it's thunder, is the other one. Requires 1, so it can't be your first thunder. Deal 10 damage or 10 in combo, advance 2, but you lose a thunder. So you have to have already generated it somehow. Let's add an additional fireball, since that's a heavier hitting attack generally. I could just go straight into an event. Let's just do an event early on. We'll train a little, since I have means of healing. Meditate, recover X HP equal to 25% your max HP once per battle. Sure. Yes. Then actually let's heal and fill the bottle at the same time. And I think I will challenge myself with an early mini boss to try and get the elements chaining together as best as I can manage. Get the fire arrow and fireball. That's about as good as I could have hoped for there. Since I don't really have that complicated of chains available to be built, I think that's pretty good. Interesting now to think of the fact that the elements that are already represented in the game through the elementals are the same ones that I am playing around with. I like how that is handled. Yeah, let's throw the block up. Even though... Okay, good. You didn't add evade. That will be enough to put them away. And no one else is like a really immediate threat. So let's just... You're going to heal, so I'm going to get rid of you. You're annoying. You're a little bit further off from your cooldown. Countdown. Your countdown going down. The cooldown is the countdown going down. Nice SP, I guess because I'm on easy mode. You have one additional option in fight card rewards. Okay, open mind. That's just the starting blessing for this character. No 0 block, so let's just get a block up now. I guess I'll use this, even though I don't need it, just to get a combo going. Helps finish that guy off a little more quickly. So this is exactly the context where I have the extra option. Flush. Discard all cards in your hand. Heal 5 for each discarded card. Lots of ways to heal with this character, which is interesting. And gain water. Great strength ×2 and fire 4. Requires 1. Deal 15 damage to target and delay, and I lose an earth. Deal 5 damage, add 5 block. Gain 1 earth and wind. Okay, I've got no wind. I think I want the spark or the meteor. What are my 0 block options? Ooh, nothing. That's not. But you can retreat down to the meteor. Let's play around with it. Skipping card rewards gives you monster blood. 10 monster blood. It's honestly like not that good at all. So earth and thunder. It's funny that we're just, I don't know, fighting all of the elementals here. So rock wall. I retreat back down to 1. You're going to defend yourself. I'm going to try and get rid of you sooner than later. And I'll just pass. This is obviously the earliest part of the game. So, like, this is why I wanted to switch down to easy mode. Oh, right. I don't have to perfectly chain that together because the earth is carrying over from the previous round, so you don't have to flawlessly connect all that up. And I actually do have the SP for that because of the easy mode SP bonus. And the character might just have better SP in general. Gain 1 SP. When you're in... It costs nothing when you're in a 3 combo. The fireballs put me up to there. The rock walls put me down. Healing puts me up. I don't think I need one more of either of those. I'll try closed book. Blessing. One extra option here. Well, let's just go take a blessing. At the beginning of the fight, get defense +3 status. Heal and another event. Or weaker enemies. I have the fire pit on the other side. I probably am not going to take the treasure. There's a lot of treasures on the board. Let's, like, the reason I would take the event is to hopefully generate a pet. That's just a chest. 3 protection. These are consumables, right? Let's pick 2. I don't really want him. Dang, I wish I probably like hadn't gone that direction. I guess that sets up a 0, so like maybe I do want to hang on to that. One less fire arrow. And then out of this supply, I don't really know what I would trim. Those both add 0s. Okay. I don't feel as comfortable burning as many cards out of this deck. Now that I've added an earth way of attacking... No, I guess I think I'm keeping it where it's at. Not at all what I was expecting how I was expecting to approach this. I'm just gonna try and throw... see, I can't... It requires 1. So whenever you're failing to meet a requirement, whether it's SP or something like the Earth, I almost feel like the card should be grayed out or something, or like... Because, like, yes, it is in combo, but I can't use it. It would be helpful for the game to kind of address that a little bit. What I can do, I suppose, is generate Earth this way. And then it'll be out of combo, but it's still enough damage. I guess I did play 1 block card. For a second I was thinking I ended up really relying on the plant cells there. That's fine. It came out okay. Fire arrow. I guess I chuck another fire arrow. I'm not going to need that candy anytime soon. I guess then maybe that's wishful thinking. I took damage at some point I wasn't... I didn't notice. Just throw a fireball. The limited use quick freebie heal is nice to have kind of recurringly in those scenarios. Deal 4 damage to target enemy and double your earth. Let's play around with it. Maybe I'm going into a bit of an earth build more than I was expecting. I didn't really expect anything. Double cards damage. On your first turn, always draw this card. It costs 0 and obtains Swift. So what is something I always want to start with? My 0 combo cards. I guess I could jump myself right up to a 2 combo. That's like kind of a cool option. Draw an extra card. Or, when drawn, gain 1 SP, draw 1 card, gain 2 of each of these. It costs 0 and obtains Swift. I wouldn't get those benefits. Makes it cost 0, hey? That's pretty nice, actually. The open book at 0 already does cost 0. Maybe I just pick a double damage card then somewhere. The Meteor has good damage. Yeah. There's really cool ways to make a lot of use out of that other one. Or, you know, I could double just like a fire arrow. Maybe that's better to have like a relatively standard card receive that type of boost. The card marking has a lot of potential. There's a lot of cool ways to play around with it. Right, I don't start with 3 block, I start with 3 defense. Well, I'm gonna throw literally just the 1 boosted attack on there and then refresh so I can actually try and get some block up in front of these guys. Hard cover. And I still am not achieving a combo though, so it doesn't really matter what I do after that. I'll rock wall before I let the Wall of Sorrow attack. I'm admiring the cool I don't know, collar piece. The animation that goes along with it. Oh, you guys are getting ready to attack. Let's draw one to see if I draw something to help with blocking. There we go. That did work out well. So even unboosted, the meteor is quite strong. And I think it's modified by, like, I'm pretty sure the +5 is adding to that damage. Nice. Okay, wall down. Oh, the stupid tick blocking up my biz. I don't know. I didn't even have a defense card, I don't think, so I just kind of had to eat that damage. But that's fine. You are nearest to attacking me again, so let's go after you. Close book. 11 damage. Oh yeah, I'm in combo 4. Oh damn. Okay, what is my combo 3 card? The close book. Yeah, okay. I kind of didn't realize I had a relatively clear path up to combo 4. Is the magician totally badass? It might be. Throw down a couple fire arrows. I'm about ready for a shop, I think. Ice shield, gain wind and water. Kindle, deal damage to target enemy, gain fire based on your wind, and gain 2 fires. That one doesn't, I don't have the wind to work with that one. Pure water, gain SP and gain water. Ooh, it costs 5 or brought down to 2. Scorched Earth requires fire and earth, deal 1 damage, AoE. But it would be enhanced by the stacks of those you have. Scorched Earth, interesting. I'm going to try it. Get double the healing and springs. I'm not going to get a lot out of that. Okay, I guess I'm going to book bash this. Get a crystal fragment. When drawn, gain 2 SP. Use, gain 2 SP. Swift. Shop. I'm ready for a shop. Heal 10 HP every time you receive a negative status. Ooh, or I can get the first draw that I didn't take before. Icicle, deal damage to target enemy. Gain water and wind. Straw doll cannot use when burned. Gain 2 SP and draw 10 cards. That's a little bit crazy. Destroy 4 this fight. I'm going to take the first draw. I don't know what I'm applying it to yet. I don't have that. I haven't figured that out. So many of these cards start at 0 cost, so it makes the lowering the cost part less immediately useful. You cost things even. It's like not an exciting card, but because I have plant cells, I do get a tiny bit more out of it. And I just can immediately kick off a combo, so it's something. Eruption requires 3 of fire and earth, deal 20 damage to target enemy. If it is blocking, deal triple damage. High SP cost. Phoenix Soul, bring all cards burned by the player back to deck. Burn this card. Super cool if you had that very specific build. We're going to give Eruption a try. If there's any way to make that happen, then that would be exciting. Not a great initial draw. Moving on. Reset. Try again. So much for my trying to draw like a really specific combo card. Man, this cat. I feel like the last few times I've recorded, Misty shows up and it starts clawing at the chair to be let up. Alright. You have a bit of attack coming my way. I have no way of throwing up any block. So that's fine. I guess I'll just start throwing the most attack I can at you. Double your earth, or I could spend one. Let's double my earth. Try and help that stuff chain up a little bit. I just decided I'm okay taking that damage. It doesn't matter that much. This character has ways of healing, so it kind of just balances out. Like so. Close book. There we go. We got the 4 combo. Not that I'm going to be able to do much with it. My options are a card I can't play or 2 means of healing that I don't need. So that's it, Misty. You're gone already. Wow, any damage to him ends up cutting off the tail. Well, I guess... Well, this is a Swift and it's free play, so I'll just do it. This does add fire, which will make Eruption that tiny bit stronger. Building that SP like crazy is really sweet. Even though I'm not comboing very well. So at least here... Not a great amount of block. Oh man, I'm out of earth already. So I get the opportunity to double earth doesn't matter. Not gonna do anything for me. Open book. Scorched earth for a pretty lame hit overall. Not great. But we'll throw it. Oh, don't have earth. I don't have the earth to do that one. That's a really tricky side of this character, isn't it? Is trying to manage all of that. Make sure you're chaining together the appropriate element stacks, which so far has not really worked out. I will use this. That helps get me in combo. And there's a finishing blow. Yeah, not spectacular. I think it's too late to be adding Thunder. Phoenix Soul, no, we just saw that. Also Thunder. Also Thunder. Dang, man. I'm not going to be able to do anything with any of those. I got to skip them. Receive 3 Affliction cards. Okay, so either way, or attack cards or skill cards cost 1 less. I have a fair number of attack cards. What is my general cost on those? The attack cards do have higher costs. I'm gonna take the attack cards. I didn't have to take either of those, but I'm desperately hopeful that I can burn a few of those out. Oh, Mage. I called them the Magician earlier. Mage class. So I'm going down to the caves. I've had better luck in the caves. There's a burn option right away. So I'm going to take the event. Ooh, nice. Mysterious Egg with the water. Perfect. I don't have that cluttering my deck anymore. I can burn 1 of those Affliction cards. I believe you can only pick 1. Can't use. Doesn't get discarded. When drawn, lose 10 HP. And heal all enemies for 10. Lose 10 and heal all enemies for 10. Yeah, that is definitely the worst one. So that's the only one of those that the fire will let me burn out. So I'm stuck with the other 2 for now. And I think I'll keep everything else. Probably not going to be so lucky as to hit an additional fire. Cover. But now I need a way to guarantee generate some of these. I guess I can use Meditate here just to make the combo. I need more guaranteed ways to start immediately generating earth and fire. Ah, nice. Well done, buddy. He'll avoid that either way, so it doesn't really matter what I do here. Yeah, with the evade, there's not really anything I can do. I don't have the earth to play the rocks. SP, not a concern, not remotely. Generating that very well. Hell yeah, man. Fire arrow, resonance, thunder, or panacea. Permanently remove all affliction cards you currently have in your hand. Ooh. Let's try. Let's try and make that happen. I'm going to upgrade a card again. This card is not discarded at the end of your turn. If discarded, get combo 4 or a first draw. So right now, like, doesn't get discarded. So I can purposefully hang on to the tick and hope I draw these cards together. I was thinking about trying to mark this one to force them to both stay in my hand so that I could ride it out, but that really, I'd rather play, like, gamble on it a little bit, that I stumble into that opportunity rather than wasting this. So right now, I draw a zero combo starter, and I immediately gain block. So now I want something that is at the 1, which could be the fire arrow. 0 cost, immediately get me up to 2. What else? And it gains elements. Like, I can't have something that costs or requires elements, so I can't be looking at any of that. That's my real issue here. I have like 2 things that three things that are 1s, and one of them is built around doubling Earth, which I don't have. I can mark this twice, right? That's my biggest concern, is I don't want to override the existing mark. Can I do it? Won't let me do it. Oh, maybe I didn't pick. Okay. Always draw this card, cost 0, obtain Swift. Well, that one already is made to cost 0. Oh wait, the other one is already marked. I can't mark it a second time. That makes sense. So this, you're the one getting marked then. You're slightly weaker, but it's totally fine. Let's go for the elite. I think we can handle it. Cool, Scorched Earth requires Earth, which I don't have. That also requires Earth. Alright, so I gotta pass. That's as far as that elite comboing went. Specifically mark the cards to make that happen, and it ends that soon, hey? I only have fire right now. Damn, man. Okay, that attack is coming, so let's use this. It helps me generate a little bit of Earth. That retreat is nice. Oh man, I had such a good setup going. No, I had the 2 afflictions and the panacea all in one there, and they waved it away from me twice. You jerks. All right, well, I guess I will. I'll rock wall down into Meteor, which then will bring me back up to Fireball. Perfect. So, you 2 caused me a lot of issues there. I think I'll take 1 damage off of this. I'll live. Hey, oh man, he attacked both of them. The Dragon Flame, nice. So, this will stay in my hand. This won't. So the odds that that gets drawn up together is not great. I guess I have no block up anyways, so it's probably good that didn't get triggered. Hopefully I draw something to block with. I guess I'll just kill you instead. That's my other option. Just keep waving that shit away, huh? I'm kind of just playing these, well, I won't this time, to keep my elements alive. I don't want to be running out of that, but then I realized countdown was getting low, and I keep forgetting that Buddy steps in there and gets the kill anyways. Water and earth for mudslide deal 0 damage. Obviously deal more if you have the right cards. The mage commonly has these things where the SP is huge unless you're in combo. It really is built around, like, you should really be making that happen. See, I don't really have wind stuff, though. I hardly even have things that... I have ways of generating water, not things that cost water. Gain wind and earth, so that's something, but... 3, hey? We could try it. We could try the mudslide. But you really have to have built up some heavy-duty elements, and I don't think I'm building them that well. When you would gain monster blood, gain 5 more. Is that my second gain monster blood thing? Yeah, which they aren't that great. Back-to-back elites. Yeah, let's do it. My blessings haven't been great. I would really like to try and get more out of that. I know that these things can be very annoying. But I'm hoping I can just kind of go at this guy a little bit hard. Draw 1 card. Could be something useful. This isn't a huge amount of damage. I can try and double my earth to try and get a little bit more out of that, or just nuke it. I'll double it. As little as that is, at least it helps it chain together a little more. I'm not confident that that's like was my best available option, you know. I could do Scorched Earth, can't do Eruption. This is AoE. I guess I do it. It's not gonna hit for much. I'll get through just that tiniest bit. Someday the candy will be relevant. Oh, huge defend. Hey, nice, thank you. Thank you for giving me the head start on that. Uh-oh, they're both getting ready to blow. I am... Let's just take one out for certain. Crap. Okay, 13 damage. I don't even have a way of blocking. I could get myself up into 4 SP. It's not gonna do much for me to heal. I guess I'll gain the water. Yeah, I'm just taking that damage on the chin there. At least you're gone. Wow, do I ever need a few things to be working a little more closely together. Panacea coming up again in a context I don't need. Damn. The odds of drawing both, well, this one will eventually lock itself in, but after locking that in, that I draw the Panacea, and the other Affliction cards, proving to me how generally rare that's going to be. So, like, I've abandoned Thunder. I've just accepted that. Do I try and add Wind? I kind of feel like I don't want to. If I skip and heal, I'll also get that Monster Blood. As long as you have 90 HP, get Great Defense, which for the most part, I am maintaining that quite well. Get double healing at springs. Did that double this heal? Because I think it was going to heal me for 5 and it went up to 10. That's a mimic, which I do not want to deal with. I'm going to pass on that. I'll go another event. I'll take the damage. That's all right. Some trash. You can get a fancy bottle again. Let's get a second fancy bottle. Why not? Oh, but you get stuck with the tick. Okay, now if I can use the Panacea to get rid of the 2 ticks, that I'll be satisfied with that. I don't need to be greedier than that. None of them are attacking, so I'm not concerned about the block. Advance 2. It would upset my comboing to do it that way, though, so I guess I do this. I will draw 1 card. Oh. That's, I guess I don't have either tick on me right now anyways. That's, now that I have 3 affliction cards in my deck, if I can just get 2 of them with the Panacea to wipe out, then I'll live. That'll be fine. That'll be plenty fine for me. I don't have enough. I'm just straight up not generating enough elements. Did I let my deck get that sloppy that quickly? That's a little hefty, coming at me with 10. Well done. Good job. Needed to happen. Is this AoE? No, it's like the eruption or something that's AoE. Defense. Oh, that heal just barely put them over. How annoying of you. Let's 17. At least I'll kill you, so let's just start there. And just getting some damage out there will be good. Confusion. Did you just add that? That one I don't think sticks around. Should be more clearly marked. Maybe bad memories never last outside of battle, but it would be helpful if an affliction card were clear with whether or not that's following you long term. Can I just wait out drawing some ticks? I might try. I mean, like, battles are not going to get easier. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Oh, no. My pet is actually a hindrance. I could get an additional one of those. How many affliction cards? 3. I have 3 that are stuck around. I mean, once it's consumed, it's gone. So I guess I am going to do it. I picked up a bottle again, didn't I? Yeah, so I am going to take that for the water, even though I don't need it right now. Go back 1 floor. That's kind of helpful, actually. Obtain negative mark. Yes. What did you... Oh, so it raised the cost on my meditate? This card costs 1 more SP. In combo or out of combo. What was my benefit there? I assumed by agreeing to that, I was opening myself up to a benefit. It no longer seems like it. I don't want mudslide. I don't want wind. These aren't things that I want. Okay. Requires 3 wind. I don't have wind. I'm not going to make use of it. I'm going to hit the event. Renounce your power to gain more power. I have equipment cards. I don't know if I have a power card. Oh, I have this special one. Yes. Now that it's negatively marked anyways, pick 2. Gain 5 SP, draw 5 cards. That one is always good. Lose all your SP. All your current hands cards cost 0 SP for this turn. SP is never really an issue. Boiling Blood, deal X damage to a random monster equal to 25% of your monster blood. Whoa. Yes. And I'll do recharge. Yes. I am willing to spend some at the shop still, though, even with that. Get spikes. When getting damage while having block points, deal 1/3 of the damage back to an attacking enemy. I don't think you lose spikes. Keep this card. Is not discarded at the end of your turn. Maybe I could try and build some cool combos with that. Let's buy spikes. I don't have very strong plans here. You have to deal at least 10 to this guy. Alright, so I guess fire arrow is going elsewhere. Rock wall. Do not... I have the requirements for this one at least. I kind of wanted to push them out towards attacking while I have the defense and the spikes. But I actually don't know how the spikes would deal damage back to this guy. Yeah, I'm not actually 100% certain. This at least does precisely 10 damage, so that'll get through. And that is it. Damn, taking that damage. Genryu, you just gonna kill him? Well done. Good work. Rock Slide. Discard 1 card. Gain 2. Skip and heal. Give me that monster blood, I guess. Treasure. I'll take a bit of damage. Low pressure. Like, did I make such bad decisions of which elements to lean on? Is the character supposed to be built in a way where you are intended to have a balance of all of them in order to do well? Oh wait, this guy's got reactive poison, which I hate dealing with. Fire arrow you. Hopefully I'll stack up some better defense next time. Nice. Slip that in there. That's what I want to see from you. I drew nothing defensive. So I have one opportunity, one chance here to try and get a defense card. And right now I'm really jammed the hell up. I guess I'm doing this. Even though I'm definitely taking a boatload of damage here, I will live. And then hopefully can try and make some cool combos. I at least... Are any of these draw a card? They aren't. I was wondering if I could rope in bad memories. That's fine. I'll live. Let me start over here. Get rid of the ticks. Gone. All of that is gone. My deck just got a lot better. This has a 0 combo. Boom. Big amount of damage. Fire arrow. Rock wall. Oh my god. Oh my god. Candy. Stay alive, man. Okay, taking a little bit of spikes back. Inflict poison and the immediate... Oh my god. Alright, let's throw this down there for a heal as well. This sneaks up on me in such a brutal ass way. I'm just trying to like feed a specific combo and next thing you're just like dead. On the spot, dead. I need the block. I have to use that. Yes, I'm throwing that down. That immediate poison sucks. I will barely survive. Like, literally. And now, if I end my turn, please tell me that you'll get the killing blow in. Come on, Genryu. Yes! There it is. Thank God. Oh man, survive a fight with 1 HP remaining. That was an achievement. None of this is, like, it feels too late to have folded this in. Like, if I would have known how rare it was to find fire or fire-earth combos, I would have opened it up so much sooner. This one is a drain. I need generating cards. This one is a drain. Levitate, it adds evasion. I guess I try and fold wind in. When a fight starts, lose a quarter of your current HP and gain strength and defense. No. Burn 1 random card. Gain 5 SP and draw 5 cards. Ooh. You know what? I'd rather have risk of life. At least I have ways of healing. I don't think I'm in a good place to go to the danger zone. We'll head to the abyss. Sanctuary. Oh yeah, cool. That was a new event type that I had unlocked in a previous run. Hey, oh, and taking that negative mark meant that that spirit is now here. Double max HP, obtain 1 mark. Because of this, I think the max HP, and I'm lagging behind, like, intensely in that regard. Now, I don't want to take random damage. I want to go beat weak ass enemies. They're so tiny, it's so funny. Oh, that's a lot of electrified and shielding you got going on. And you're healing? I don't like it. I guess I'll wail on you. Heal and mudslide. And cool. Didn't expect to keep drawing cards. Okay. I got that evasion now all of a sudden. A little bit of spikes. Oh wait, you're suddenly a little bit more worrying. Yeah, throw that down right away. Let's just put an end to that. Get some defenses up. And big meteor and fireball. Ooh. Considering I'm going to be losing health every time, that is concerning. Aerodynamics. Gain 1 SP. Gain wind based on your earth. +2 wind. And +2 everything, maybe? And swift? I don't even know. That card seems kind of nuts. Let's play around with it. And first draw. So, we currently have a 0 and a 1. What is a 2 combo card? I could do something as simple as fire to keep chaining that together, since I will have generated fire. I could do something that generates earth, or literally like anything else really. I could get healing, just because I know I'm taking damage at the start of literally anything. At the start of every battle. Ooh. Another guaranteed block. So I could open any battle with like a pretty good amount of block. Right now it kind of seems like my best bet is to just do like fireball. Really start feeding into generating fire. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'll just... yeah, I think I'll just lean in hard on having an instant combo that generates a specific element. Makes sense to me. This could potentially be our only elite battle. So let's just start there. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I guess I'm going to throw these heavily. I like to target the main guy. Oh damn! That I didn't have anything in a 1 to keep that specific combo going. That's it. I've nuked the combo potential there. I should have paid closer attention to that. I could have jumped up to a 4 combo and done some cool things there. What do you got? You're 28 you're coming at me with? Do I have other defensive stuff? I do. So I'll play them out of combo just to get their benefits. Eruption's a little too pricey. Mudslide I can still do as well. Yeah. Okay. A little bit messy overall, but I'll have a couple evades. I'll be able to throw spikes back on all these attacks. That's not stoked on receiving that. I could use this right now, and I know I have a fire coming up soon to deal with my other lingering bad memories. That's the only other one I have. You know what? I'll heal. While I have that in my hand. Alright, 18 damage coming at me quite soon here. Let's just kind of hope I one-shot someone. Because I did not draw means of healing. Typical. At least you're getting hit back. Right? Maybe they were blocking. That didn't amount to much. There's a degree to which I haven't wrapped my head around a mage. How obvious is that? Gain wind based on your earth, so it would not be great. Okay, yeah, defense. We have a defense option. Take it. I can delay you 1. Swift. Damn it. Generating all that SP 4 combo and no cards to do anything with. I could really benefit from drawing more cards. Yes, I do have what that needs. Damn, I could really use the tiniest bit more defense. I'm not thrilled about the way I'm getting chipped away at in this battle. I'm hoping I can take the gaze out this hand. Looks like it. Okay. Now all of the, because my fire is in a good place, these are actually all pretty like hard hitting at the moment. That's pretty sick. When you actually draw them together, it feeds well. Discard all cards in hand and heal 5 for each. Gain water. Discard 1 card, choose a card from your draw pile, add it to your hand. Block, gain earth based on your thunder. High Conductor, deals 0 damage to target, gain thunder based on your water. I don't have thunder. Flush doesn't even sound that great. I guess you, like, this one seems stupid in the sense that you were drawing a card in order to draw a card. But, like, I get that it has a use case. You'll find more healing portal pixies. Man, I kind of feel like I'm not getting the best Best blessings. I don't want to deal with a mimic. Like, not at all. I guess this is how I'm finally getting rid of bad memories. Didn't expect to go about it that way. Do I... Eruption has been hard to make use of, but it can be so strong. Now I kind of don't need you, but I'll hang on to it for the... Like, it will come up eventually. Okay. Jeez. Look at all these freaks. I love the animation on that. Maybe I go against the Kai first. I will get attacked only for the 12. So I think I just leave it. I think I leave that where it is. Where's my automatic evasion? No, I don't have that. That's something I have to play. I guess I'll play this literally to just keep gaining. Yeah. There we go. So that I don't know. That helped me gain a bunch of elements, I guess. That wasn't perfect comboing, but at least just throwing the cards down while you have the SP is quite helpful. I've been made fragile. Okay, at least that guy took himself down. Let's one-shot someone. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna throw down the evasion. That'll avoid 2 of those at least. And throw that last. Wait, oh no. You're gonna go again so soon? Ooh. I'm not defended against that at all. Shit. Oh my god. Good thing I took that double max HP when I did, but I'm not digging out of this hole anytime soon here. Which means I'm not getting the benefit for having what it was, like, great strength or whatever. Where was that one? Great defense when you have 90% of your HP. Just, like, kind of not happening. Let's take a potion. Try and use that coming up. Start with 2 evasion or double the damage or something. Ooh, when drawn, get 1 SP, draw 1 card, and gain 2 of each of those. That would be better than my Oasis one for what I have, but let's do double damage. Double damage meteor? Double damage fireball? Let's get a double damage fireball. I feel like I have more ways of generating fire, so that will hopefully chain more nicely. Healing. Strawberry with some water. Double pet. Attacks 1 enemy 3 times, increases all enemies' countdown. Either one of those, pretty sweet. Choose a card to use, it will be lost. I don't need this anymore, realistically. I don't think I got anything for that. I'm gonna take a heal. Yeah. There we go. That's something. Go back 1 floor. Sure. Just open up some extra chances. I don't really have in mind which of these is more reasonable to be targeting right now. Like, who is going to be... who casts worse debuffs is basically what my concern stems from. Good job. Good job, team. That was a real real squad contribution there. Don't want that. Don't want any of them. Makes me think I really didn't approach this character correctly. Requires 3 wind, which I don't have good wind generation. Oh, but that does seem good. I do at least have some means of generating wind. It's just not great. What did I just do? I am death. Do you want to accept my trial? No. No, if you accept the trial, it's like, oh no, fatigue, damn it. I got rid of the panacea. It makes you have like 1 HP or something like really bad like that you then have to deal with for the rest of everything. You know what? I'll like never have the 90% thing because I'll always lose a quarter and then I would have to heal my way back up to it. Which is possible. I guess it is possible. Let's see if we can do it. But wait, is it only as long as you have that? Yeah, okay, so it's not just, you don't have to start a battle with it. So much defense. Oh my god. It cannot heal. Each time this unit takes HP damage, that damage is reduced to 1. What? Shit. I think that's while it's in this like specific mode. But that sure does limit me a lot. Oh yeah, I don't have the elements for that. Yeah, pass, I guess. Good work. Good work, team. Oh, man. Because I am not getting close to that on my own. Oh, wait. Mudslide first. Double it, even though that's all that is. Oh, I should have just used the potion. I should have. Parasite. Uh-oh. Well, there goes my chance of ever having great defense. That's gone. You cannot use the cards to the left and right of this card. Well, luckily I drew something that can't be used anyways, but that is like, that's some garbage. Why are you gonna do me like that? It requires wind that I don't have. Gain some defense. I like need. Okay. Here's one way of getting wind. Still, I don't have enough though. I guess I throw down Rock Wall again for the evasion spikes, but that's my best chance. At least I'll evade these. But then he is casting Parasite again. Sweet. I'll take a heal, sure. But then I am going to draw those again at some point, and I don't have a lot of means of drawing. I just realized he only has 7 health. Okay. I'm gonna... I won't be able to get up to combo, so I'm just gonna take... Oh, I don't... Why can't I actually? Can't use... Oh, because it's next to the Parasite, so I can't use either of those. This needs to, in some way, like, visually affect those 2 cards and, like, hold them or something. Like, I could attack... I need to end my turn because I need to draw defensive cards. So right now he's coming at me, what, 65? 50? 55? 14 block. That'll do it. Requires wind that I don't have. Well, okay, I could make some wind, but it's not like it's healing, so I think I have to do this instead. Did not get lucky. Didn't really work out. That's a swift card at least. I have no evasion, so I just have to rely on the block. 1 health. I'm ending up down at 1 health again. How insane is that? God, he's queuing up a lot. Come on, pets. Yeah. Chip away, chip away. You would be so useful when it comes down to the Vein Link. I cannot achieve a combo again. Really sweet how that keeps working out. That's more my deck building than anything to do with the game's like fault though. There it is though. I think that's a loss. Yeah. Damn, man. Having 2 pets was cool. I thought it made sense to not overreach and have some balance of all weapon types in place. That's kind of reported goofy. It's 1 hour and 5 minutes, but the 0 is missing. Yeah, I don't know if it's like the character is built around you should be trying to generate everything or if you should specialize. What I went for did not work. Well, it was fun to try. I'll have to mess around with the character some more. The 3rd character is currently in beta. Limited card pool right now. Still kind of building that up, working towards it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon.